a different signature kit. Definitely some options that could catch Raydish off guard very, very quickly. And we see a Wess getting that first weapon, going straight to work on those gauntlets, and getting actually a pretty couple good hits here to take some damage off of Raydish.
Yeah, already, I mean, Wess was able to get a dodge read, but wasn't able to fully convert. Should have hit a gravity cancel delay into a chase dodge, nair, or something of that sort to really extend. But despite that, doing really well. And I mean, when I was talking to Hughes yesterday in the hotel lobby, he was saying like, yeah, nah, because I was doing the whole thing where I was like, yeah, they peaked with JN, blah, 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 blah. And he was saying that the same thing is true of Tesca. He believes that as far as Boots Legends go, he thinks this is the one where this is the ceiling. I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I do think Tesca is one of the coolest legend designs in the game. That I would find with that being the case.
They did not peak with Tesca. I love my Red Raptor, and we're gonna see that Sarah gonna go ahead and confirm that opening stock on Wess, and Raydish is gonna go ahead and try and dig himself a good little lead here and see if he can extend it, catching that Sarah on Wess, catching the landing on Wess. Wess not going to be able to get in here with these gauntlets. We need to see these boots come out, I do believe, so he can rack up some damage. Well, no, actually, Raydish is really close to knockout range here if he can just catch a good signature.
And you can see, I mean, Wess just yeeting out those neutral sigs, right? Like, if I just get one, and it's really hard to punish, and it leaves me airborne at the end, so, like, I'll throw it out again. Oh, gets caught. Wow, okay, Raydish kind of bodying Wess, though, on the low.
Looking really good on both of his weapons so far. Absolutely floating with that orb. And we're seeing, oh no, Wess, that doesn't, you gotta fight back, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You've got to fight back. There we go, finally. Getting the knockout on Raydish. He worked for 2 minutes for that knockout.
I know, yeah, that's we teach them how to be adults, we teach them how to clock in, but not necessarily. They get the paycheck, but they are not doing diligent work, right? Like, definitely struggling a little bit here. Wess trying to find these openings. This is looking like this is going to be a Raydish game one. We'll see how much Wess can really do to bring things back. Maybe a quick stock here if we get like a little cheesy one. No, can't chump check Raydish there. Not enough damage racked up. But Wess is swinging back.
Yeah, he is swinging back, but, Boots is definitely a string weapon, and you're just not getting a whole lot of damage with each one of those hits, and not able to rack up the damage that Raydish especially is able to do on this orb, catching another Sair. Wess is in big trouble. Sweatbeat's going to come out. No, he's able to get over and touch before he tried to throw it out. That was, Raydish, come on, bro. All right, Sair, a weapon throw. Wess has options. No.
Oh, okay.
Raydish going to go ahead and pretty easily confirm a gainer one. You can see it. Getting a little nod out of Raydish there. And hopefully Wess has got an answer for game number 2, bro.
Yeah, that did not look the best, for sure. But honestly, Wess looking relatively unfazed there. I think that game 1 kind of escaped them a little bit. Raydish came in with the game plan and just executed it. And I think that's one of the more admirable things about Raydish's game plan is that he just does it. You know what I mean? Like, and then it becomes a problem when it's not working. But he always has a clear plan that he comes in with, and he just executes it and kind of lets that be his autopilot until he comes up against something that forces him to be like, oh, let's slow it down. How do I adjust my plan to counter what you're doing?
I think a lot about, the way he's able to adapt. I think about back to the Trial of Ymir when we had, Raydish and Java in Grand Finals, and that Dusk Red Raptor matchup, and the way it just went to a halt.
Yes.
It was a great battle, but the way they are both able to adjust to that different tempo just impresses me every time.
Literal timeout.
Right.
Like, slowed it down to a crawl. And here, I mean, Wess, especially South America, not really super known for doing that. They've had like a couple of shades where they slow things down, but those are only in like on specific patches. Otherwise, kind of known for stepping on the gas here. So Wess's answer is likely going to be, how does he figure out how to rush down Raydish even harder? How do I make sure he doesn't have the space to think about what he's going to do next? And so far, Wess doing an immaculate job. He's like, you can get hands anyway, away from the stage, toward the stage. I'm gonna make sure I get you.
I really thought he was going to try and sneak a ground pound in right there on the corner stage. I really thought he was going to try and get that 45 goofy angle and send him flying, but
nice.
Maybe not have worked out very well for him. Recovery going to send him back up on stage. Raydish being taken to the tippy top of the stage there. Not enough to confirm that opening stock. Who's going to be the first strike, Flambeau?
And you can see for Wess, it's like, I just need one recovery, right? Ooh, the over, right, extends super far with that side.
It chases you down, bro.
Oh, man, yeah, it gets those Jaguar claws on you. And just like that, I mean, Raydish, ooh, eating a little bit of extra damage here as Wess keeping Raydish starved. Raydish trying to just kind of waste time on this platform, right? Like, this is part of the game plan. I don't have a weapon. Where's the safest spot on the stage I can go to buy time until the weapon spawns? But Wess, luckily, in a spot where he's been able to consistently starve Raydish and actually get a hit there.
What an option. The weapon throw up at the top. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get the recovery. Got the dodge with that weapon throw.
Wow, that was, wow. Okay, they went on opposite sides. Yeah, that mixed me up a little bit.
Big recovery from Raydish. Is going to go ahead and confirm. And we're all tied up in the second stock. Wess on the bottom here, unarmed. So I've seen it in past tournaments. I've seen it a lot today too. South America is not afraid to bring the starve game into play. We don't see the other, Wess absolutely putting hands on him all the way off stage. We don't see the other regions really work for that weapon starve the way we see South America use it.
Yeah, I don't know when that changed. Like, that used to be like the whole thing. And then, like, you know, some people just decided it wasn't cool anymore or something. They didn't want to win as hard. I'm not really sure. But now Wess, I mean, has a pretty sizable lead here, I'd say.
Yeah.
Still going for these NSIG reads. Was able to get one earlier. Ooh, nice extension. I love the conversion into the down air there. Makes it so much harder for Wess to get back. Oh, the Ghost Rider.
Wess unfortunately saw that coming, but that was a great safe option from Raydish. I mean, even if it missed, Wess didn't have a whole lot of ways to punish that.
Oh, and Orb is such a hard weapon to get in on because so many of the attacks are just so safe, right? You see Raydish whiffs that downlight. What is Wess supposed to do about it? Throwing out these down airs while retreating. What is Wess supposed to do about it? It's all based off positioning prior to the hit coming out. Throws out that side tick.
Just
beautiful
like that.
Punish.
Very nice. Misses that nair though. Oh, Raydish not able to get back down there fast enough to get the punish, but that Sair is going to put some hurt on Wess. He needs to stock so bad, Raydish does, if he wants to take this game and take the 2-0 lead against Wess. Weapon throw perfect. Ooh, the delay, but he couldn't find any option after it.
Okay, nice patience there, and I actually think maybe Wess thought that was going to bounce off the platform or something like that, but not going to be the case there, and there we go. Raydish manages to convert that to a reverse recovery off the top, but Wess really sitting pretty here. Whatever weapon Wess gets next, you're really just kind of looking for like a D-light recovery. Oh, okay. I don't know who that was for.
That was for the homies. Oh, Wess, weapon throw out.
Okay, has the boots here. D-Light Sair should be enough in the corner, I think. But D-Light Recovery will not KO off the top quite yet here.
No, and that won't either. Hard to get a knockout off of just light attacks, off of those boots.
Do we side sit? Because at this point, Wess has done NSIG so many times, I wouldn't be surprised if Raydish thinks that's what's going to happen and he just gets yoinked.
Oh, weapon throw to the face. Wess holding his ground, laying down that edge guard, and going to go ahead and tie that set up. Ooh, this one might go the distance. That was really close.
Yeah, no, I think Wess definitely just took a deep breath and then played game two. I don't even know necessarily that there was like a huge turning point. I feel like game one was kind of just a wash, and then he hopped into game two and he was just like, bro, just don't freak out. And then just kind of played his normal game. I didn't really feel like Wess really had to do much there other than stay steadfast with his decision making.
Ooh, this is going to be a tense game at number 3. You can see just the sigh, letting that air out from Wess as he waits to lock into this next game against Raydish. And I don't think we're going to see any changes. I think the shell worked really well. I don't think we're going to see a change from Raydish. I think we're going to see that Red Raptor all day long.
Yeah, I feel kind of similarly here, where it's like, there's not really much of a reason to swap over.
Doing pretty good, you know, getting good damage in with the boots, finding those knockouts with Orb. Oh, no.
Ooh!
He puts himself in that position every time, and Wess is right there like, oh, you're going to come in at that distance? That's fine. I got the answer for that. And hits it every single time.
And Wess almost stealing the stock with that one. If Raydish wasn't able to get that boost recovery and get that chase stock. Oh, Wess just stole it right from under his nose. Said, just give me that stock, man.
He literally stole it. What a reversal. Raydish didn't see that one coming at all, and now we see Raydish in a very difficult situation. Almost a full stock advantage for Wess. Raydish, though, getting some good attacks in here. Oh, Wess throws the weapon. Gonna fight unarmed. Finally gonna go back and get those gauntlets.
And this is Wess is like, I have the lead, bro. You do something.
Right, exactly.
Nice. Again, managing to catch Raydish with these nairs off of the reads after the sidelight. And that's going to be tough for Raydish. Raydish at this point is trying to slow things down. He's like, I want you to come to me so I can punish you. And Wess is being very, very diligent and just showing a whole lot of what I can really only call like discipline.
Yeah.
In terms of just like, I'm going to play this game the way that I'm supposed to play it. Raydish, one of those players that I always say I think plays incredibly well with the lead, but when playing from behind, it just kind of looks at you and is like, give me reasons where I can hit you for free. And you're just like, no. You know?
I've actually never noticed that.
Yeah.
He does not do well when he's behind in a game at all. That is good observation there from Flambeau on the desk. Raydish reaching off stage. Nice dare. Gonna go ahead and hit Wess right in the top of his dome, send him down to the bottom of the stage.
Here we go, Wess. You know, if you're Raydish here, you tend to, you know, kind of win a lot based off of patience. Can I force my opponent to try to swing on me when they don't need to?
Right.
And that may be the case here where Wess gets a little bit too precarious. Like, why are you going off stage there, right? You almost lost your stock for it. Granted, able to get back on stage. Some of this is that South American pride, I think, in terms of just like kind of ways they want to play the game. But luckily, I mean, this unharmed. All right, that might be it. Not quite. I thought we might see maybe a conversion to a recovery that could have been a little bit scary, but instead it is to the corner. And Wess, ooh, I thought he was going to go for side sig. I really did. I really did. But I think at that point, he's just shown N-Sig so many times that I think he successfully conditioned Raydish to not jump to the point where he was like, well, he's probably going to think I'm going to side sig now. And then Raydish was like, no, I was still scared of the N-Sig.
No, it's really interesting. They made that decision to go out, not even go off stage, but he went that low. When you got, you got dare, you got gravity cancel D-Sig. Like, there's so many ways for you to run into a brick wall to get back up on stage.
Nice. Weapon throw.
Raydish cannot stay out of that hitbox.
Oh, missed the closing D-Light for the edge guard. And overextends with that nair as well. And just like, this should not be a close game, Slow-Mo. This should be a Wess like convincing dub, instead getting too antsy, giving Raydish these opportunities to just reversal on him. And that's not even the first time that happened. We saw it in the very first game, I think, as well, that immediate out of hit stun. What Wess wants to do is mash recovery and jump. Raydish did a high weapon throw, won the game. Game 2, exact same thing. It's like, stop. You got to stop doing the immediate recovery out of hit stun.
I cannot. So how many times did Raydish get hit with that neutral sig? Because he would try to come back up on stage and he would be in just the perfect range of that hitbox. And Wess pretty much hit it every single time. I think I watched him whiff it once. Raydish, very lucky to have been able to pull a win out of that game, as you said. And we're going to go into game number 4 with Raydish having the advantage, but is he going to be able to hold on to it?
Yeah, I mean, Raydish, it's like so interesting. I feel like Raydish does such a good job because I think South America as a region does not want to play a patient game. They want to rush you down. They want to hit you. They want to like. I think that's just what feels the most like satisfying and makes the game feel the most fun for them. But we saw exactly why it can be your downfall. I mean, Wess going for a Hail Mary side sig last stock in the deep red is like a true hallmark of the way South America likes to play the game. And oftentimes they make that stuff hit.
Oh yeah,
but when it don't, you look foolish.
We're already seeing Raydish, though. He's realizing that if he waits him out, Wess will attack. We're going to see the Edguard come out, see if he can put some pressure on Wess, get him on stage, try to catch him with a side air. Nothing to be found, though. Ooh, nice dare to get back down the stage, put a little more damage on Wess. And we're finally seeing some boots come out from Wess. I feel like we've seen mostly just gauntlets so far. Oh, no. Oh, another ground pound. It's going to be enough. There is no way he's going to get back up on stage unless he grows some wings. And that ain't going to happen.
That's tough.
That is tough.
So what happens there is Wess goes for the weapon throw up to cover himself. It hits the corner of the stage a little bit, so it goes at a diagonal. And it means that it's not covering the ground pound from Raydish anymore, so he doesn't get the guaranteed wall touch, which just completely ruined his ability to get back. But almost gets the retaliation right there. The sidelight recovery is not enough. Throwing out this N-Sig, it's not getting the job done here. Oh, and Raydish, huge opportunity. Oh, goes for the ground pound. Do we get a reversal here? Get the nair. Already got the touch, though, so you have to do more. D-like ground pound. Oh, can't quite line it up.
Now, Raydish went down. He went underneath, hoping for another recovery. Looking at very good. Wess needs to confirm the stock, and he needs to do it immediately. He's giving Raydish so much bonus, so much extra credit on the opening stock, and the lights are getting very, very dim for our boy Wess.
Yeah, it's looking like It might not exactly be the best time for Wess here. It's South America. I mean, we've already seen one loss from South America in Use, and we might see two for Wess here if he's unable to force the game 5. Still needs his first stock. That should have been a recovery. Okay, manages to get it anyway because of the gravity cancel spent on the side 6. So we can go for the side light recovery for the extra guaranteed KO there, but still a lot of work. The amount of N6 that he's throwing out that are getting punished, like Raydish is, it's not like he's not getting punished for it, you know what I mean? Like Raydish is hitting him every time, but he just keeps letting it rock. And at this point, I'm like, he's in the white, dude. Like I don't understand. Like, it's not going to KO. It may throw him off stage, but even if it does, it's not going to have enough force to really put him in a threatening position. So I'm just a little bit confused about some of these options from Wess, but despite that, is still kind of inching back a little bit.
He's definitely trying to. I'm right there with you. I'm just watching Wess's movement in just the light attacks he's throwing out and just trying to figure out what the game plan is. I don't want to say he's like panicking and mashing, but you saw like just 3 nairs just out there for no reason.
Okay, and at this point, it's like recovery might be pretty dangerous for Wess here. Wow, gets lucky that Raydish tries to cross him up and gets caught by that neutral light, because that was definitely a whiff. But if Wess can get this stock, oh my god, again, is that just going to keep pressing that button and lose the entire set because of it?
Absolutely.
I guess that's what's going to happen. Raydish wins 3-1 over Wess, but these N6s, bro.
Yeah, that was, I'll say it, he was spamming.
Put it back, put it back.
He was spamming.
Put it
I'll
back.
say it.
Put it back.
Wow.
Put it back on the shelf. I ain't paying for that. I don't know why you thought you could come to Walmart with me and just start taking things and thinking I was going to pay for it. Put it back. Like, I don't understand what he was cooking with that. You know, maybe just